Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Forza Motorsport 1, and in the last episode we managed to do one of the endurance races in the Porsche 911 GT2, and in this episode I think we're going to dive into the professional bracket, and there was a couple we unlocked here. There was a Extreme Power Open, not the High Power, Extreme Power, that's less than 600 horsepower, and the Ferrari Supercars event, and I think we're going to do this one because we have the F40, and then if we complete this, we get the F50, which we could possibly use in this one. We could use the F40 in this one as well, but I think if we do the F40 one in here and then win the F50, that'd be quite cool to do that. So the F40 is S2, and the Enzo is S... No, sorry, the F40 is S3, Enzo's S2, and the F50 is also S3, but I think we need to upgrade the F40 a little bit more. Here it is then, 478 horsepower. Not bad cornering and braking, considering it's stock. Over 5 anyway, so if we jump in that, have a look at the tracks and see what we need to do. So we've got Road, America, Tokyo Circuit, Sunset Peninsula, the full Nürburgring Nordschleife, that's interesting. That'll be good to do. Only one lap. Silverstone and New York. So all fairly high-speed tracks, to be honest. Tokyo's probably the only one that you'd argue isn't too bad. But all of them are quite high-speed tracks. There's none of the smaller ones there. So I think we need to upgrade this a bit more, because an F40 is not really a match for an Enzo, is it? Let's be honest. Do we put power or... I don't really know. We definitely do need a bit more power here. That's still an S3 with this tuning. That's 100 extra horsepower. That's probably good enough for that, to be honest. For some reason, I always like to do the engine tuning as opposed to like turbocharging and stuff. Tyres. S2. We're still S2 there. I think we need as much help as we can with this car. That's still S2. I'm doing all this stuff just to see if we can... Now, last time I didn't do the suspension, but I think it will help me. Even though it doesn't really show it much, anything to do with helping handling is good in my book, really. I think that's what we can do there. I think I'm going to leave it in red because it's a Ferrari, so why not? We can do a bit more here if we wanted to. 595 horsepower. I might leave it, and if I do need to just tweak a little bit more, I can add the a few things on, although the turbo does take it to S1, so that might make it a bit overpowered. But I love this car. This is one of my favourite cars ever, the F40. So I'm quite excited to use this. Against an Enzo, not sure, but upgraded, we might have a chance. Where is it? There it is. So Ferrari Supercars event. 6 races. Hopefully not too bad. Road America first of all. So is the upgraded F40 a match for the Enzo? We'll see. We are starting behind the Enzos, so this might be interesting. The Enzo's definitely going to launch better for sure. Oh, actually, no, this is pretty fast. Not crazy fast, though. We're probably going to die. Right. This is going to be another case of the Enzo's brakes being a lot better than mine. So do I have to upgrade this car even more to beat the Enzo? Now, I think I'm going to get completely outbraked here. Oh, it's not too bad, but he's turning into me. I hate that when they clip your back end and they turn into you. You can't do anything about it. Why do I keep clipping the back of them? I've got terrible depth perception at the moment, obviously, because I can't even get past the start right now. Yeah, this car is... The brakes are terrible for the speed again. You can tell the Enzos are so much better. I'm getting clipped by that. Oh, it just understeers far too much. Right, I'm going to give it one more go, I think, and then I might need more power to have any chance of beating the Enzo. But the brakes and the handling are just not good in comparison to the Enzo. I'm off the track here. I'm on the grass. Yeah, I need more power. The only chance I'm going to have is if I upgrade the power a little bit more. Ideally, I need an Enzo, but Well, I could afford it, to be fair, but I am still trying to use the prize cards as much as possible until sort of the end where I've got no choice. Right, we've done everything we can do on turning, so we just need more power, really, now. That'll just take it to S1. Maybe a bit unfair. I'm going to put everything on that's not an upgraded turbo. It does take it to S1 still. I think that's more fair, though, and then that just takes it ridiculous. So we've got 675 horsepower now with upgraded intake and exhaust, fuel ignition, and intercooler. So I'm going to give that a go. Doesn't help in the corners, but hopefully I can just get ahead on the straights and forget about the corners. This is already feeling quite difficult. Am I any further up the grid this time? Alright, I'm in fourth this time instead of fifth. Well, it sounds more fruity. I've just hit the wall. That's not really what I wanted. Right, we've got significant more power now. That's not going to translate well to the corners, though, is it? No. I just need to brake early. That's the only chance I've got. God, it's so hard to drive when I'm trying to compete with these guys. See, this is where I make all the ground back, and then... Right, I am restarting that. Right, I've had a bit of practice with this now. Sort of know what I'm doing. I think this is the one. Right, that wasn't too bad. We can get the lead on this Ferrari now if we just play our cards right here, which I didn't. Oh, God. The cards are definitely not played right there. Race number 1, still going after 15 minutes. Power beats everything. See, that was too late then. Again. Another restart. This is bordering impossible at this point to actually get around this track without dying. Bloody hell. Using him as the corner a bit, that'll do. Alright, the black Ferrari's now in second. So close to absolutely screwing it up still. Even with all these upgrades, this is still feeling quite outclassed. It's just the corners. Right, I'm doing alright now. This is decent. That was nice. Come on. I've just not got to crash now, that's the thing. Go at my own pace around the corners. Just see how much understeer this car has. That's the corner I always struggle with. Right, we've got a decent lead at the minute. It does actually rev to 9,000. Which is quite impressive. Other than the understeer, it's actually not too bad to drive. And the brakes, understeer and brakes, not so good. Everything else, not too bad. It gets the power down pretty well for how much bloody horsepower it's got. That was better. Much better in first gear around there. This corner I can't get quite right. I'm trying to brake early over that crest, but still not early enough. Right, I'm getting a bit more consistent with this bloody beast now. Always takes me a lot of tries from the start to just get a feel for the car and what I can actually push out of it. Right, decent. I always change down to first because it turns in a lot easier in the high revs in first gear. As if it's lower down in second gear, it doesn't quite turn in as quickly. That's what I found. Obviously, if you're going too quick for first gear, you can't do it. Right, finally getting the hang of this now. Right, 2 laps. Done. This is a record for me. I just need to learn every other track and the braking points in this car. I was a tad late on the brakes. The 3 Enzos are miles ahead, and I'm assuming it's 1 F50 or 2 F50s and 2 F40s. I can't remember what the field is now. See, that's only just about right, that. That was better timed. Much better. Didn't need to be in first gear. Although this does go 80 miles an hour in first gear, which is quite mind-boggling, really. Right, we're doing it now, just because of our massive power advantage. The Enzos aren't far behind, really. I've only got one mistake in me. This corner's so difficult to do. You kind of have to go wide and cut back in for a good exit, but it didn't really work too much. One of the Enzos has gone miles off, and he span. There's an Enzo that completely span out. It looks like they're quite aggressive with each other as well, not just me. Right, I'm getting more used to this beast now. Whenever I first start this, I always end up braking too late. And then you have to just feel the car and get that braking point just about right. And I think I've just about got there now with this. Sounds epic. And it looks great. And I've sort of got a hang of it now. Oh no, 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 don't do it. Oh God, please no. This is what I mean. I'm one mistake away from ruining my entire race. And I always do it every single time I do a mistake. I just can't get round the track without actually coming off at some point. It's the silliest mistake as well. And now it's going to be a closer finish than I wanted. Just had two wheels just touching off the grass. That was so much closer than I wanted that. Okay, that was a decent race, apart from that random corner where I just came off. So I'm only going half a second quicker than them around the lap. So I could take like one upgrade off, but I think I'm going to stick with them on because it's going to get quite hard. We're getting a good amount of credits for these though. That's decent. Only a slight bit of damage. 80,000 is not bad at all. And we're going to reach 37 by the end of this, hopefully. Right, the first race is finally done. That took longer than I intended. But I've got used to the car. Tokyo's going to be a nightmare in this car. That's going to be the only one that's going to be practically impossible, but we'll see. We'll try it. I'm not quite sure if this is possible in an F40. I'll have to see. I might actually have to buy an Enzo for this. Depending on what these guys do here. I knew that was coming. Right, so I'm going to have to anticipate that weird start they have. And attempt to go round them. I'm not sure how, though. I'm on the wrong side, really. I want to be on the left if I'm going to sneak round them. Right, I want it to be over here so that I can do that. That was the idea. Oh, God. I don't want to carry on with that damage. Okay, I need to slow down a lot for that chicane. That is insane. Oh, Christ. I'm not... I am slowly learning these braking points. That was not it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Thank you, sir. Right. Still don't know why they always do that, but I'm not too bothered at this point. Right, I've nearly got this track sus now. Yet to get round the lap without completely dying, though. This is a first, so I've never been around these corners in first gear in any car. And that corner is not good for this car. Brake too late anyway. Right, we have actually got a lead here. The brake just before the board. Which was actually too early, surprisingly. I'm not even out of first gear by the time I get to that corner. That's absolutely crazy. Right, I braked far too late in this bit, so I'm going to brake between that board and that board. Which is too early this time, apparently. This is the furthest I've got. And then this chicane screwed me quite badly. I knew this was going to be the hardest track. Just can't quite get any power down. I've just got to be sensible with these corners because I can't fly into any of them. It's not even worth going to second at that point. I've driven some absolute monsters on this game. That was better. There we go. Turn round. Accelerate. This is mental. I've been going for quite a while already and we're only on the second race. I'll take that. That was about right. That was about right. Get around there. Really hard corner. It's not too happy in first gear, this. Can't quite get the power down. We are doing okay, though. That was just about right. Maybe slightly later I can get away with. I'm really worried about going through there at full pelt. If I was driving this real life around here, even just stock, I'd be scared as hell. Never mind with like extra horsepower. There's like no point in going to second round the first half of the track. Well, this bit there is. The Enzo's really not far behind at all. It is necessary for the F40 to be an S1 to beat an S2 Enzo. That is what I've figured out. Yeah, that was about right, that, on the 200 board for sure. You can feel the turbo kick in. So when you low down the revs, it does like nothing, and then it just like all of a sudden just like kicks you in the back of the head. This lump turbo of power. Still very wary of that. This is a much longer race than Road America. 7 laps of this. Road America was a similar lap time, wasn't it? Maybe slightly longer, but... No, I'm going to crash into that one time this race. How much do you want to bet? These last 3 episodes have been really good. I've enjoyed them. I feel like it's improving my car control. Because I've just absolutely fully upgraded the hell out of them. This is testing, this is improving my braking and timing, I think, more than anything. Because the C6 is definitely harder to get the power down. That was perfect around there. Happy with that one. Decent. We're 1 second up on our best, which is pretty good. That was much better as well. It was just before the 150 board. So close to death on that bit. I'm skidding. Right, that was still better. That was a tad late. Oh god, we're bouncing over the place. We're only on lap number 5. This is a long race. I'm pretty sure this has the most laps out of any race we've got. I really wanted to finish it with not much damage because it makes a huge impact on the credits. If you get 80,000, you get 10% damage. 8,000. Well, that's a decent amount of credits per race to lose, isn't it? I've noticed the engine braking in this game is really useful as well. If you're not driving in manual and driving in automatic, you're losing out on all that opportunity of controlling when you're decelerating. Really helps out with the braking. If I could get used to ABS on this game, then I'd be able to brake even later, but I could not do it at all. Didn't feel good. Right, 2 more laps to go. I think this is the hardest one out of the way in terms of the track. I'm surprised the Enzo's not closer to me, to be honest, because it's very technical. With the Enzo's cornering and braking ability, I'd have thought they'd have been closer. Mind you, I don't think they drive on this track particularly quick. That was very poor, that section. 6/10 down on my best. It's a very hard corner. I'm going to get some engine damage, I think. Right, we've done alright so far. Last lap. You can still hear the Enzos in the distance. Yeah, this has literally been like nearly a 10-minute race, this one. Oh, where are the Enzos? How far? I've not even seen how far behind they are. I don't think they're miles behind. 5 seconds. That's definitely one crash away from them catching up. I think these upgrades were necessary. Because I've not made any mistakes, really. I've made minor ones, but nothing like major. Oh, that was over 10 minutes. I actually made it round an entire race without crashing. That is quite amazing. 2% engine damage, so we've got 79,976 credits. Only a tiny bit of damage. I don't think I can finish without engine damage very easily in that. Very nearly level 37 though. Right, that's 2 out of the 6 races done. I think it was 6. And I've actually been recording for 45 minutes, funny enough. Yeah, I haven't got the Nürburgrings to do. It's only 1 lap though, so, you know, that's what, like 7 minutes in an F40, maybe? I don't know. Actually, I don't know about that. I'm thinking of PGR times, aren't I? I don't know how long it takes on Forza. It might be more like 8 minutes, can't remember. Got 6 laps of this though. That's quite a long race, this one, we'll see. Should be alright though, because it's got a huge straight on it. This should be fine, this race. They usually drive slow on this track, and I've got a big power advantage. Did bog down actually quite a bit then. That's fine though. He's going over there. Straight away getting damage. Very hard to predict what the AI are going to do on this. That was actually a decent start, that. I'm going to have to brake, just slide through there. I don't know why they always do that corner terribly. going to be a learning curve in itself, though, this track. So I haven't got a clue where I'm braking, what I'm doing. Braking at the 3. Only just done this track for ages in the 911 GT2. The line says to go over there, but it always feels quite slow. They are going to keep with me through this bit, though, until we get onto the straight. That's a decent entrance. Right, this is when we get the big advantage. 3 Enzos just tailing behind. It looks strange in that light blue. Never seen an Enzo in that colour before. I must have to brake round here quite significantly. The answer is yes. I've just cheesed that completely, going off on the run-off. Right, I need to work on that corner. Got the rest of the track down. It's just that entrance to that last corner is quite hard in this because we're going a lot quicker than we were in the GT2. Right, we are going to win this one easily, hopefully. Somewhere between a 3 and a 4 for that braking point for me. These are longer races, for sure. The episodes are getting longer as we go through, obviously. But still too late on the brakes. Done the same thing there. Not quite as bad this time, but I'm going to have to brake where the actual tyre marks are on coming into that corner. Because we've got some serious speed going into that. I think we're at 190 or something. Seven seconds behind, which is ridiculous just because of that corner which they brake so much on. I'm actually braking too early there. Shouldn't have any problem. It's just that first corner I'm not doing right, really. Got to brake much earlier. It's quite a fun track, though. I don't mind it. It's one of the better ones for me. Maybe because the AI don't drive it properly, so it's easier. That's much better there. I could get away with less braking, actually. Oh dear. I forgot we're carrying more speed. Wow, I've just escaped damage. Can someone tell me how that was no damage, please? The whole front of the bonnet's hanging off. And I've lost a wing mirror, but apparently I got 0 damage from that. So the damage model's a bit screwed up. I wanted to hit it side on just to protect the engine a bit, and it worked quite nicely. Oh, that was mental. Yeah, because every time I've got into that corner before this, I've been going quite slowly. I was going a lot quicker then. Noted that for next time. I will do a decent lap, hopefully. I've got 2 more to go. They're not easy races, though. You really do have to upgrade the car to a decent amount. That was better. Right. I'm going to refill the board because I was way too late before. Yes. Slightly early. Oh, no, we've gone off, though. May have been about right, actually. Because I did let off the brakes a bit. I probably didn't need to. Yet to do a lap without penalty. Crap. Oh, as if that's damage and the bloody other one wasn't. And that was bad as well. This lap's complete right off. We've only got 1 more to redeem it. Right, we're still 6 seconds ahead. That's decent. It'd be good having the F40 and the F50 in the garage, though. It's quite cool. Tell you what, I was about bang on, really. Wasn't quite the right line, but the braking point was about right. Yeah, 4 seconds better now because of all the penalties I had before. That was too late on the brakes, though. Oh, didn't change the second. Should have done that. The second half of that was not good. Again, this is another 10-minute race. So we're looking at another hour episode, sort of. I'm going to be shocked when I see the damage. How minimal it is. Because there's only the front bumper that's showing that's even damaged on this. After that hefty collision with the tyre wall. Maybe the tyres negate damage, I don't know. Very strange. We'll see, though. We did get 6%. I think that was only from that that last collision, though. 3% engine damage, so minus 5,000, not the end of the world. Could have been a lot worse, put it that way. Level 37. We're just getting discounts, aren't we, each time now? 25% off fuel and ignition. Right, so that's about halfway, I think. And have we got... Oh, we've got an interesting one now. The full Nordschleife, or Nordschleife, however you say it. Silverstone's going to be hell. New York shouldn't be too bad. I'm looking forward to this. Let's see what's going on with this. Right. This is going to be interesting. This track is so high speed, we should be absolutely fine with this car. Can't even start properly, however. As soon as you get any sort of wheel spin, you're going off in one direction. It's really hard to launch. Right, we're doing okay so far, I'd say. No, it's over. Oh, God. I got halfway around it before I stacked it completely. I'm going to take that as a win. We got halfway around it before I came off the track and spun round. Oh, good God, I give up with this game. I'm going to go on track and slow him down. No! No! Oh, and I've hit him now. For God's sake. Why is this so difficult, this game, man? I spent 7 minutes in the lead. And I had a chance to catch him up until I just absolutely destroyed my car. Ugh. And I think I've damaged my car as well. Because, in fact, the Enzo is catching me. I've been recording for 1 hour and 10 minutes now. And I got literally 80% of the way around that track. Right, this is attempt number 6,000. It's really not fun having these brakes. I need to get into a proper race car. Oh, yay, they've destroyed each other. That's good. That'll give me more room to make mistakes. That was actually decently timed, that. I nearly lost it, though, going around the curb. That corner's tighter than I remember. I really want to be in an Enzo. I'm trying to go a bit braver into these corners, but I don't know why I'm doing that, because I'm going to crash again. It's actually a decent start to the race, that. I'm quite far ahead already. This is horrible, this bit. Do not accelerate over that whatsoever. That bit is equally as horrible. And to get back on the circuit. And that's much better around there. That's just about okay on the brakes as well. Right, that's first half, well, first bit of the circuit's not too bad now. That was a lot quicker than I've done. Nearly stacked that again. Oh, just bounced off that right-hand curb. It sent me flying over to the left there. And that's the first time... Was that the first time I went off the track, or was that before? Might have been before, actually. And that was definitely off the track, but managed to recover, that's fine. Just need to finish this race. I'm scared of these corners still. Right. I'm sure the whatever Enzos have caught up through there. Oh, especially if that keeps happening. I'm going to lose all my credits on this as well. I'm really going to struggle to get around here without hitting the barrier once. Yeah, they're right behind me now. I think the Enzo's top speed is going to be better than this as well. Concentrate on the straight bit. This is horrible. Really pushing that third gear up here. Didn't actually need to change the fourth then because it was still not quite going up the revs there. Braking early, I don't mind that. I don't think that was actually the correct entrance into there. Oh, I'm going to spin. Oh, that was so close. I wasted so much time around there. I've got 8 seconds penalty. I really don't care though, I just need to finish this race. Oh, I've just bounced off that curb. Oh, I'm going to lose so much money from body damage. You can't actually hit those curbs at all because you will fly in the opposite direction. I'm getting worse now at this, actually staying on the track. Where was that horrible corner which just threw me completely last time? It may have been here, you know. It was. It was that one. It was that one. Oh, I've just caught that in time. Because you actually hit a bump after that, and that sends you flying. So you can't brake because your car's in mid-air, and I just braked way too much then. Right, this is the slightly straight bit, isn't it? I braked way too much there, but I don't care. Right, this is a big carousel. Grossis or something. Right, have I actually got round this track in an F40 that's got too much power? Right. Oh, my eyes from that. I've got 14 seconds of penalties. I'm sure this has not got an amazing top speed. The Enzo's definitely going to catch up down here, so they go 200 or something. 193. We're stuck, so we're going uphill now. That's fine. They were catching. Oh, that was horrible. So much concentration. Two Enzo's finished really close together. I don't know what the other one's doing. There it is. 8 seconds behind them. So yeah, I lost a lot of credits from that bodywork there. I crashed way too much in that, but that took so long to get to that point. Right, so after a long time, I've got 2 events left. Hopefully it won't be as bad as the Nordschleife, because I know these two at least. Silverstone is pretty bad still, but we'll give it a go. This is usually a pain in the arse, this track, so will it be any different? It can't be harder than against the TVR, surely not. Oh, it's brake. Look at how much damage you get straight away from hitting them. Right, I need to restart that for sure. I need to get onto the left of this Ferrari really again. Don't know if it's going to happen or not. Right, so we can go out here now and then go round them this time. That's better. Bit wide, but... Right, I can hopefully get ahead of him quicker now. That's better. There we go. There we go. Right, now we can actually take lines that make sense. Right, we're in the lead on this bit. It's actually quite hard to get around them on the first set of corners. This car is so bad at turning. And braking. Oh, the braking points here are going to be hard. That's just about right. 5 laps of this hell. Oh, it's so much understeer. It's like impossible to be in second gear because it just understeers so much. It's actually overtaking me around the inside there. This is going to be difficult. They always drive so well on this track. And I never have a car that's good handling unless the AI have better grip than you do. Because I think someone suggested that. Dodge Lamb, I think, said that the AI seem to have better grip than we do playing the game, and it does seem to be the case. That was a terrible line through there, though. Right, getting a somewhat decent lead. That's better. That actually made sense that time. That wasn't too bad. And that was better through there, yeah. Right, that's easier to accelerate out of there than some of the cars I've driven before. Still too late down there. Should have been in first gear, really. God, that's so hard, that corner. Concentrated so much. Right, we're doing okay. We've got a lead. That corner's always so hard to do. I did screw that up quite a lot. Yeah, not doing that at all right. Again, it's the second time I've done that wrong completely. I'm used to doing that in the Zonda, but this understeers too much for it to do that properly. That was nearly okay apart from going on that curb. And that's always hard to get the power on, that corner. At least I know this track, though, that I was struggling on the Nürburgring just because of the scaling of it. And this is horrible. It's like in between first and second gear on this corner. I don't want to be in second because it can be too hard to get around that corner. But it's like struggling slightly in first gear. I might have to change the ratios if I was going to do it properly around there. That was decent. Right, that's better around there, so I can get this corner right, cut back in and get this corner right. There we go. That was a bit more normal. Right, luckily this is fairly easy now in this this Ferrari, because there's so many straights on this track, which is what was my Achilles heel in the other race with the Zonda against the TVR, because they were so quick in a straight line, and now I have the advantage. Oh, damn it. That's the first time I've actually like gone off properly, I think. You're miles off my best here because of that. Oh, it's the penalty, wasn't it? See the understeer, I just can't get the car round the bend properly, even in first gear. Right, final lap. Come on. That was too late on the brakes. That one. They're only 4 seconds behind. It's not a massive amount. Oh, crap. Put too much power there. Just got a bit of spin going. That was really bad. How long are we going for now? An hour and a half. So lots of retries. I'm getting slowly worse as I go through this this race. I think I peaked in the middle. I was getting a better exit there before as well. Keep putting too much power down. We're not that far behind still. I think I was right to put these upgrades on, to be honest. I think I'd have really struggled with anything less. The AI don't mess around in this game, for sure. Right, that is the second to last race done. Very difficult. I'm to really concentrate driving this car. Again, no damage this time though, so the full 81,000. We might actually reach level 38 by the end of the next race. Right, I think it was New York to finish off, if I remember. Which we should get some high speeds going in this car. I think 4 laps is probably what it is, yeah. That's not too bad for a finishing event. Let's finish this event, shall we? And the championship, or whatever it is. Event in the professional series. I actually quite like that Ferrari in that blue. It's very unusual. There's so many straights on this track, we should be fine. Where I'm going to brake, though, is a different issue. Or a different story. That's right, all come flooding in and crash into me and the wall. I don't know how I'm going to stop that happening from the first corner, actually, thinking about it. That's what happens when you try and go defensive and brake too late. Absolutely nothing good there. There's no braking reference at all. You just have to absolutely guess it. That was a decent launch, though. One of my better ones. I don't know how I'm going to do this. There you go, that was it. I went defensive there, and they're all piling into that corner. If you go out wide and try and cut in, they really do cut you up. So you just got to go defensive as you can, and hopefully that deters them a little bit. Oh, I've just put it in reverse. I thought I was in third gear. The car just went silent now. I think I glitched it, put it in reverse. I'm just putting it in first around every corner just to help me turn around it. I need all the help I can get. I've learnt my lesson on that corner to brake before the hump. See, in second gear, it just does not turn around. Even if you have to just be in first gear just to help you turn around the corner, and then just change to second and accelerate. That seems to be like the easiest thing to do. This is going to be another guess completely. And that was about right, and I don't even know where it was. Just braked really early. It's quite nice, actually. Never stuck that close to the inside of that corner, but that worked. Oh, was this even worth it all for an F50? It's not usually as quick in a straight line in F50, but it's going to be better at everything else. It's about right, that just gives me enough time just to get a nice arc going in there. Literally half the time, oh, that's terrible. Half the time I'm braking before any of the boards. Right, that's much better through there. It was very hard to get used to this car, but I have enjoyed driving it. The Nürburgring was a bit sketchy, but once you get used to the terrible brakes and, you know, the fact that you have to brake like 2 light years before every corner, it's enjoyable. Just change straight to second gear. Still can't believe it goes 80 miles per hour in first gear. So that was too late, really. Managed to salvage it, but that was too late. And that was just awful. This is a long track. 2 minutes. 2 minutes 10, one of the longest ones. It's got such an advantage though on this this circuit with this power. It's actually a tad early that, but that's fine. I'd rather that than late. I braked too early then, and I still missed the apex completely. It's grown on me a bit more, this track. I didn't like it to start off with, but it's not bad. There really is not that many circuits in the game though, to be honest. Compared to modern Forzas anyway. This has been, I think, the longest episode I've recorded so far because of the amount of retries it's taken. I think it should be about an hour though once I've cut everything down. That was a bit better. Yeah, it's going to be about a 9-minute race, I think. That was pretty consistent though, only 0.2 slower. You can see how far the standard F40's behind. Just crossing him here on the left-hand side. Goes past there. That was about bang on, that. Just after that Mazda board, I'm stuck on the wall, and that's ruined my lap. Although I am a 10th ahead still. Oh, and I've ruined that corner. Still 0.2 up with that 1/10 penalty, which is pretty decent, really. That was awful, though. This is my biggest lead, 10 seconds over the Enzo. How much damage have we got? We've actually not got too much. I don't know if we've got any engine damage, that's the thing. And it's all going to be on this last corner, really. The last couple of corners, this best lap. Again, that was pretty good. Is it going to be or not? Yes, it was 209. 209, not bad at all. Slightest bit of engine damage. I always get 2% on engine damage for whatever reason that is. Are we the next level? Yes, we just reached level 38. So that means transmission upgrades. So level 40, we unlock some new stuff. So I don't think we've got anything else unlocked so far. But we've unlocked an F50, which is quite cool. 513 horsepower. 5.3 on cornering and braking, so better stock. Yeah, so I think because we haven't unlocked anything else, I might do that high power open in the F50. Because that was right next to this, wasn't it? Extreme Power Open, that was it. And the highest car is a Celine S7 against an F50. So I'm going to be down on power. I don't think there's too much more to do, though, that I'd really fancy. Endurance, we haven't really got anything unlocked. A-Class, there's Classic Sports. I'm not really interested in that prize so much, though. And these are all level 40, 45, 50. Yeah, but I'll have a little look and see what we do next time. We've sort of done a little bit of each one. Championship Series, we've only just touched on that. And Endurance, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 15 for that one. Bit more professional, and Amateurs about the same. 2.7 million credits in the bank. I'll just have a quick look at the percentage complete. So we're up to 33%. So we're about a third of the way through the game now. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed as always, and I will see you in the next one.